If somebody asked you to design a car capable of coping with today's inner-city busy commuting problems, what would you come up with? Well, if you were international designer Bill Towns, the man who designed the Lagonda we've already seen, you'd have come up with this, the Microdot. It's absolutely charming. Of course, it's still an experimental prototype. But supposing you were still at school with just the metal workshop or the crafts lab to help you out, what would you come up with then? That was the challenge which BP set to schools again this year in their Build a Car competition, to design a car capable of carrying 2 people around town, plus all their shopping, which would actually work and would also conform to the construction and use regulations. If you had designed this little number, you would have won the competition. This is the winning entry. It's called the City Car, and it was designed by the Rada Comprehensive School in Cardiff, by the boys and girls there, under the leadership, I suppose, of their team leader, the head of technical studies, Mr. Selwyn Gale. First of all, Mr. Gale, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You've won yourself a minibus as main prize, haven't you?
Yes, we have.
Now, obviously, you didn't make the motor, for instance, or some of the mechanical running gear. It must be a bit of a hybrid. Where did all the bits come from?
Well, the engine is a 300cc BMW. The front end is Isetta, the back axle is Reliant, and various other parts of cars are in it, actually.
Well, you've almost beaten the terms of the competition, because some of the lads from the team are in the car, showing that it's a true 4-seater. How did you come by this overall shape?
Well, the shape was sorted out in our design sessions, actually. We wanted a car which was quite spacious, easy to enter, doors which didn't open out onto pavements, and large luggage capacity.
And who dreamt up the design? Any one person?
No, it was really thrashed out in design meetings, some quite heated.
I bet they were. The most extraordinary thing, I suppose, are these doors. Now, how did you come by these? Because they're L-shaped doors with perspex on the roof.
Yes, we wanted doors which didn't open out onto the pathway. We wanted doors that would open wide enough to allow 4-door entry through 2 doors.
Yeah.
And, of course, we wanted the perspex to see traffic lights and overhead gantries in town, in the roof.
And finally, how does it perform? What's the performance?
On the Remy tests, it did 53 miles to the gallon, and we had a top speed of 50 miles an hour.
Well, jolly well done, all of you, and many congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Southbrook School in Daventry came second with the Davriot. This has Fiat 500 engine and gearbox. Gearbox in the middle, by the way, driving front wheels through mini-style shafts. Davriot, Daventry and Fiat, got it? And it won Southbrook School £150. Innovation was the keynote, but Shrewsbury School successfully resurrected the old idea of a built-in jacking system for this city car, which they called the Shrewsbury Shrew. And how about this? For a cheap way to get those squashy rubber bumpers that cost the motor industry millions of pounds to develop. But every competition has its hard luck story. Here's one that had a happy ending, because the judges thought this car, called the Wasp from Broadland School, Wroxham, with a 250cc scooter engine, which actually let them down at the final, was so good in other respects that they created a special award for it on the spot. And they all began with that fundamental of good design, a clean piece of paper. Let's hope that there will still be room in our motor industry for some of the young people involved in these projects when they do leave school.